Hello and welcome to Mobile Friday. Today's game is Etheria. I assume that's how it's pronounced. Maybe as we play the game we'll hear them talk and say the name. But I'm going to guess it's Etheria. Etheria? Maybe. Anyway, you can see it's highly rated, 4.6. But not top 100 in role playing, 137. And also, over a month since the last update, so a new game like this, you kind of suspect they're going to update it frequently when they come across bugs and stuff. So either this is a really, really polished game, or you got to download extra content for it. If we go down to the bottom, 3.68 gigabytes does feel a little small for one of these games. So I imagine one way they're trying to keep the game up to date is by updating it, so you're going to have to download extra data. It does feel like this is more of a team-based game, where you got to manage your team, the characters, the composition. You got the simple summon mechanics, but the shell stuff could be interesting. But yeah, Etheria could be a little interesting, this one. So you and I, let's see what happens when we start it for the first time. Not to track. Okay. Don't allow. Ooh, interesting. Japanese voice, English voice, Chinese voice. Oh, that music. Let's do Japanese. Let's see, then we get to see the options if there's maybe like English subtitle option. There's additional download, but more importantly, it didn't ask permission. It's got a static image, so it's pretty much static. A little bit of wind moving around. But it didn't ask, there's no heads up, no warning about we're about to download content, no warning saying you might want to do this over Wi-Fi, not on your mobile network. Not everyone has unlimited data. If you're on a restricted data account, 2.5 gigabytes, quite a lot. So you definitely really want to do this on Wi-Fi, and I am doing this on Wi-Fi. But it looks like, if we were to guess the gameplay from this, giant monster, so enemy, and players, PvE. Whether or not these players are all on our team and perhaps they're AI controlled, I don't know. On the left side will be the dynamic island. And you can see, it does cover that one character right on the left there. Looks like that character might have a tail. But other than that, I'm going to be quiet and let's listen to music, because at least the music's pretty decent. alright. Music, it's better than some of the loading screens we've had, but I think I would have appreciated a heads up. At least then, they could have given us some artwork, a cinematic or something. Just going straight to download is a little rude. In terms of login options, it's a little limited. For Apple kind of pushing Game Center once more, you kind of would have expected Game Center to be here instead of just Apple ID. But I will do Apple ID, and that may need some private information, so I'll come back to you guys once that's finished. Well, that was harmless. So yeah, it's a pretty new game, Etheria. Maybe a couple of months tops. I want to go into settings, see what this game set up me to. This is an iPhone 14 Pro, so obviously with the 17's out now, this is definitely not a new phone, but the iPhone chips are certainly still powerful. So this could roughly keep up to date with last year's Android phones, or the start of this year's Android phones. The new Android phones coming out now, they're more powerful than this now, so it's not understandable why it's been set to 30 frames per second, not 60. But everything else is high to middle, which is pretty nice. Audio. I do like to put sound effects down a little bit, it's just my preference. I'm guessing here, when this is language, that's probably going to be like subtitle language or like menus and stuff. Not a whole lot there. Press the blank area to start the game, so yeah, let's start. Ooh, mini disc looking stuff. Big fan of mini discs. I use mini discs as a backup recorder. The last mini disc I made was maybe the Crisis Core soundtrack I got earlier in the year. Appropriate that it's raining here now, during global catastrophe like this.
その絶望に希望をもたらしたのがイザリアと霊視技術だった。資格を手に入れた人類は続々とイザリアへと入った。そして疑似政府 EOS を設立する。威嚇者を創造し、イザリアは繁栄した。
Yeah, but that's not the real world, is it? This is the VR world. Computer world or Matrix.
だが、ジェネシスの出現が新たな災難となる。同時に現れた反イザリア組織 RCS がジェネシスを利用して威嚇者を改造し、恐怖と混乱を煽ったのだ。ジェネシスが急激に広がり、感染者たちは化け物に変わり、システムも暴走してしまった。ジェネシスがイザリアのすべてを破壊する。その危機に現れたのがハイパーリンカーだ。彼らはこの世界の支えとなる。旧世界の悲劇を忘れ、新たな故郷を守るため、彼らは今もなお新しい仲間を探し続けている。
Now, I could be wrong here, but what I'm guessing from the story here is that, let's call it the Matrix for lack of a better word. There are those who escaped the real world into the Matrix, and in the Matrix they've created this hyper-realistic world with its own governments and stuff. But the real world still exists. And in the real world, the anti-Matrix people created Genesis, and that started to corrupt those in the Matrix. They corrupted their bodies in the real world. Who knows what they happened to them in the Matrix. And so they're now like monsters which were once humans running around the real world. But Genesis is now spread in the Matrix to affect AI as well, so perhaps we're going to be facing off robots as well. This character art I kind of like. Going with the guy. Like, not too bright, not too vibrant, but I kind of like that. So what should we call it? Like, do I go with Albion? Or should I do QTE Gamers? Well, I hit confirm. So he's not plugged in all the time. Okay. Dynamic Island still on the left, remember. So it's getting in the way of some of the cinematics, but not too much. When they have a full screen video like this, it's inevitable something's going to happen. I'm going to top it says manual. I'm going to press that, hopefully get auto. So, swipe left side of the screen to move forward. And we've got left and right and everything, okay. Probably infected. Press skull and crossbones to ambush the monster. Looks like there's some sort of teleport movement, kind of like Final Fantasy 15, perhaps. And now the tutorial ends. I'm going to hit battle. So you said previously, press this button to initiate the takedown, and then we got to this screen that says don't press anything. So I just hit the button. Once the picture gets here, we can attack. Okay. Grey skill 3 can do massive damage to multiple targets. Select the hostile target. Ooh, certainly cinematic looking, that's for sure. After a character uses a skill, it goes into CD. What does that mean? Don't want speed up, single damage defense. Well, single damage. Yeah, but well, actually, her attacks don't seem to do anything other than buff our team. So let's do that then. Well, we know he's next. Oh. Wait, she's back again. That didn't do speed, that was still an attack. Okay. The labeling is going to take a little bit of time to get used to. And he read that as clank, really did. Oh, so it's contextual. I don't need to press the climb button, it knows to do it automatically. Right, battle. How do we know? What do you think? That was down.
警戒を怠らないで。
That's now up. Surely they're resistant. Or have I got that the wrong way around?
大丈夫。
Wow. Top left, you can see our health.
大丈夫。
感電に気をつけろ。そらよ。俺に任せろ。やりゃ。
やっと僕の番か。警戒を怠らないで。
Let's do single damage because speed is up.
やっ
One down.
大丈夫。大丈
They
夫。
all after the blue girl there.
感電に気をつけろ。はっ。
やっと僕の番か。
See what CC is.
コグマザ変身。
Oh, that's fun.
警戒を怠らないで。どこへ逃げるつもり？もう観念しなさい。
So is that the attacks are very cinematic.
次のターゲットに向かいましょう。
Kind of like Kaiju number 8 when we played that. The right balance has been made where the characters look detailed, the attacks look cinematic, but the world around them in Kaiju number 8 was a bit bland, you know, a bit lacking in textures. Here, the art design in the background kind of makes up for that.
そしてあのチップが装置に絶えずエネルギーを供給してる。レンからメッセージが送られてきたわ。警備署と協力して住民たちを避難させて、あの怪しい威嚇者も捕まえたみたい。制御システムの操作コードも一緒に送ってきたわ。ここをどう動くかは私たち次第ね。
どうする？
This is dangerous. Let's be careful.
何もないように見えるけど、装置の周りには特殊な防護システムがあるわ。
Okay.
安易には近づけないわ。まずあそこのコントロールセンターへ向けて操作コードで特殊防護システムを解除しないと。近くにちょうど遮断の後に露出した脆弱ノードがある。それを利用すれば指向性伝送でコントロールセンターにたどり着けるわ。時間は多くないわ。急ぐのよ。
So teleport again? Oh, I just press the button. It is very much like Final Fantasy 15. Huh. I wonder if the left side will do camera stuff. Yeah, okay. Some of the games we played recently have filled up like the right side with buttons. So it made the camera controls quite difficult. You often press something as you try to move the camera around. So I'm hoping that this game, whilst having interesting combat, may not have as many buttons in the way of camera controls.
どうやらセキュリティの人はみんな完成したみたいね。つくづく恐ろしいわ、ジェネシス。任せてください。ドロシー、あなたの離縁システムはまだ安定してないわ。無理して能力を使ったら。大丈夫。お願い。ドロシーの箱には何が入ってるのかしら。よし、防護システムを解除したわ。やった。装置内のハイパーリンクチップをリリースできたわ。急ぎましょう。
Oh?
遮断生物よ。まずい、こっちへ向かってくる。制御室の扉を閉めたわ。しばらくは大丈夫なはず。今のうちにチップを取りに行きましょう。
Well, Yes, I like this idea of moving around stage. That's fun. Obviously, we're going to be able to do it in specific locations, but still, as a way of moving around the stage, you don't really get to see in games. Like Final Fantasy 15 did it as part of called the combat and stuff, and then no other games really done much with it.
出発します。ついてきてください。
So, blue is strong against red. So, Sybil, bottom left, strong against the one in the middle. Green is strong against blue. So the guy in the middle is strong against the side ones. And red, well, I guess red will go for red then. So yes, he's going to go attack that. She'll go defense down on this guy. And she will also attack the guy in the middle. That's the strategy we're going to try and stick to. Thankfully, it looks like our health recharges after each fight, I mean, sorry. Single damage against this guy. I kind of want to CC all of them, so. It's just such a fun image. I always confuse the one in the middle. Maybe not. So I was aiming specifically for the one on the right there. That's that boss down. Turn meter down for you. That didn't work. Nah, single damage. I've got a drop reward. It's like a character. Can I, if I touch their picture, I wonder if that's going to tell me anything. Doesn't know what the drop reward is, but not the picture. Okay. Ooh, nice. How's the world look? That's it. I'm pretty sure we're still in the Matrix here. And apologies for calling the Matrix. I will try and remember its actual name at some point. I'm pretty sure this isn't the real world. Another one. What, two? Man, this one looks like a proper boss. I do like the art style here. It's kind of nice. Doing a lot with light and colour. So not a whole lot of detail. But there's the colours work really well here. Okay, tap the card to deploy Dorothy. Ah, so we've got, oh, you can see left side, deployable units 4-4. Dorothy, yeah, that's purple, that one in the middle, the bad guy. So Dorothy's good against that. Fighting against Jack. What was that? Big attack. Big attack. Come on, let's do all the big attacks. Actually, let's turn us. we want him again.
これで
So he goes
俺に
again.
任せろ
Crit up.
そうだよ感電に気をつけはっ
私の番ですね
Arrow of effect heal. We might need that.
開けますよ中身は何でしょ
Alright, we're back to full health. No way, it attacked twice.
警戒を怠らないで
Alright, speed up for us.
やっと僕の番か
We'll CC this one.
コグマザ変身
It's so funny. I like that.
俺に任せろ
Let's get your defense down.
逃がすか
I don't want to see this yellow one attack.
進め進め
So let's see what that looks like. Okay. Top left health, so we're mostly fine. Mostly. I feel like we might be able
警
to
戒を怠らないで
defeat them here.
やっ
感電にやりゃ
Come on, one more, let's do it.
やっと僕のビューン
Nice. Can we purify them, or are they truly gone now? They're infected. That's Genesis watching us. Whoa. It saved us. Can we eject from the Matrix? Etheria restart. We just get to the title page. Gotta admit, it's a pretty. That was what 20-25 minutes. It's a pretty impressive start to a game. So now it's the real world, and music's got a bit more somber. Valentine's Day in the future. Is that like a hologram, do we think?
バイタルは安定してるハイパーリンクチップも問題なしこの2日間と比べればあなたのデータはかなり良くなったわ回復は順調のようね今はどんな感じまだ頭痛はする
I go, yeah, nothing serious. You know, it was a pretty big fight.
緊急速報です EOS が発表したウルトラビルのジェネシス処理報告によりますと2月14日までウルトラビルのジェネシス感
It
染
still
拡
took 2
大
days
が
after our attack on that building for it to be
今回の
contained.
事故で負傷死体各社は合わせて6756名死亡死体各社は117名人類は12名およそ114名の威嚇者が行方不明となっていますそして周辺のデジタルスペースで発生した不要データ漏れについて緊急遮断警備所はすでに清掃計画を実施したと発表しました関連情報は公式サイトで発表
The mouth movements, even even though it was in Japanese, did not match the Japanese at all. But thankfully it was so small and blurry, it didn't really matter that much. Let's do the casualties part. There's more of a natural answer.
あまりにも突然で避難が間に合わなかった人がいっぱいいて、中心の都市部にも影響が出たのね。周りのデジタルスペースの過負荷とジェネシス漏れによる二次災害も大量の死傷者を出した。今頃緊急遮断警備署は頭を抱えてるでしょうね。さて、ともかくウルトラビルでの任務は一段落ついた。あとはシビルと緊急遮断警備署に
Was it complete? Because we picked up that hyperlink crystal thing, and it seemed to affect us somehow.
これからのことについても相談したいの。ウルトラビルの事件の後、教会と緊急遮断警備署が連合通信会議を開いた。
Oh yeah, she's Maggie. She was the one who was helping us during the tutorial.
行動報告をしたの。あなたの予想通り、ウルトラビルと E03 のジェネシス爆発は計画的な破壊行動よ。発見されたジェネシスも普通じゃない。明らかに人為的に改造され、より凶悪な存在になっていた。それに捕まったあの威嚇者と影から襲ってきた奴らも、そしてあの妙な遮断生物も誰かが裏で糸を引いてた。
How about Bahu?
わからない。今は情報が少なくて判断できないわ。捕まったあの威嚇者から手がかりをつかもうとしたけれど、残念なことに取り調べ中に点火して完全に遮断生物に落ちてしまう。
What about the others who were with us?
とにか
On
く
top of that building?
教会は
How
裏
are
で
they
糸を
doing?
引く存在を突き止め、E ブロックのジェネシス危機を徹底的に解決することを目指してるの。緊急遮断警備署は各エリアの監視と見回りを強化したわ。教会も不審人物の動向を追ってる。ただ結果が出るには少し時間が必要かもしれないわね。でも心配する必要はないわ。裏で糸を引く存在がいるのは確か。必ず収穫はあるわ。
I think the top and bottom ones essentially the same things. Let's just say what about us?
ええ、本当は教会もあなたをもう少し休ませるつもりだったみたいなんだけど、ウルトラビルの件であなたのハイパーリンクが損傷を受けて、ハイパーリンク能力の使用にも影響が出てるし、
Affecting our abilities.
でも
Have we been Metroided?
まさに深刻な人手不足ね。
Where you start the game fully powered, but then something happens, your power gets reduced back to 0, and you got to build it up again. What can I do?
ウルトラビルの事件以降、ジェネシス漏れが周りのブロックで多くの二次災害を引き起こしてるわ。ハイパーリンカーたちも各エリアの支援に向かってる。私たちも拡散エリアに閉じ込められた市民を救い出すように教会から指示を受けたわ。
So essentially clean up,
そう
okay.
難しくない任務よ。回復後の実践訓練だと思ってね。
A good place for more tutorial stuff,
指定
if
され
needs
たの
it
は
be.
E01 の90街転送センター。ウルトラビルと E ブロックをつなげる中枢なの。今朝あそこでジェネシスが現れた。ほとんどの人員は救出されたけど、まだ第13区高等学校の2人の生徒が残
Yeah,
さ
a
れ、
little bit of weird blurriness on the right side there with that plant and the
シ
black.
ビルと連絡してみたけど、
I can see it on my
今
screen
は
and I can see it on the
感染
TV
源の捜査中で
via
手が
HDMI
出せない
out.
から私たちに2人の生徒を探してほしいそうよ。
Couldn't tell you what's causing that, to be
この依
honest.
頼を受ける？嫌なら断ってもいいのよ。
Of course.
あなたらしいね。じゃあ教会に返事しておくわ。そうだ、教会の指示でパーティーに入ったレンのこと、まだ覚えてる？前は会うチャンスがなかったけど、今回の任務に彼女も呼んだの。新しいメンバーとの鳴らしにもなるかも。あなたも少し準備して。後でイザリアで合流しましょう。そうだ、出発する前に今の状況について何か
I
知
wonder
り
what
たいこと
happened
が
to the
あったら
others who were on
何
top
で
of
も
the
聞い
building
て。
with us. That was a big explosion. But there's nothing really there about that. So I can't think of anything. If you want to know more when you play, feel free
他の
to
みんなには連絡を送って
learn all about it.
出発しましょう。
Meanwhile, something happening down here.
どうでした？かさみさんは見つかりましたか？
隅々まで探したけど見当たらねえ。けどドンは確かにここであいつの匂いを嗅ぎ取ったんだ。
じゃあ駅員さんにも聞いて
I'm
みるのか？
guessing this is
そうだ、おまる
in
さんにも。
the Matrix.
駅員どころか俺以外誰一人としていなかったよ。待て、ドンが何かに気がついたみたいだ。
He's got dog ears on as well. Did you notice that?
そうだ、風見風代を探しに学校から出たことは学長には内緒だ。いいな。見つけたらすぐ戻ってくる。
Oh, so this is like our hub area. It's our apartment. I kind of like that. It's a little different. We can't move around at the moment because it's teaching us how to do the summon. So let's do that. Oh, are we going to use like mini discs like we saw in that opening cinematic? We are.
レンダー、安全防務署に勤めているが、今はあなたと共に行動する仲間だ。必要
Pretty
がなければ
decent summoning. Thankfully, they did think about the dynamic island at the moment because it's not in the way of any information there, nor is the art really in the way. They can watch my video. Yeah, so top, middle with discs. It very much looks like a mini disc, doesn't it? But a part of me kind of wonders, is that like what an AI assumes a futuristic mini disc would look like? Oh, it's got gyro control. So this is me moving my phone around. That's what's causing the thing to move there. Huh, unexpected. Top left. Shells are great partners for animuses. They can provide assistance in battles. I think that's what that boss had. Remember that big boss we just defeated? It would attack, and then every now and then this little creature would pop up and also attack.
私の鞘に触れるなよ。やけどするぞ。みんなから見れば
Who have we got?
安全防務署から出る
Phantom
のは
Cat.
あまりいい選択には見えないだろうな。だが、そうしなきゃいけない理由がある。
Empower. Upgrade.
内部情報をあまり漏らさないように。知らない方がいいこともある。
I do appreciate that. Let's go that level 2 to 3. We can see what the plus is there. But I think that will do for now.
探検の道に何か困
So
難が
that's a 4-star, 3-star,
何か手伝うか？
3-star, 2-star.
休む
Two
暇
star.
などありません。
新しい依頼でもあるのか？
So we ourselves are not fighting by the looks of it. It's our teammates who are.
私の鞘に触れるなよ。やけ
私の
力があ
And
る
the
からこ
Phantom
そ
Cat.
自らの意志で確かな選択をできる。
Alright. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, I got to call it Etheria, not the Matrix. I must learn to get that right. See, I don't mind them advertising the shop, but it's a little early, isn't it? We don't know the value of anything in the world. So I would wait a little bit longer. Wait until we've done more summons or more characters before we really push towards the shop. Maybe even after this section. But yeah, this is the apartment. And this is a hub screen. It's pretty good. Outfits. Workstation. You can see outside as well. This I like. Let's continue. At least try and do one more mission for the end of the video. Oh, 1-1, the first mission. Yeah, we just done the prologue so far. Start quest. No, loading's pretty cool. Loading's pretty quick, that's nice. Again, not a whole amount of detail, but the art style really helping the colours and all that.
転送センターの正門がひどく破壊されたせいで別の入り口を渡るしかなかったわ。でも幸い無事にみんなで着いたわね。本題に入る前にあらかじめ紹介するね。こちらは教会の指示でうちのパーティーに入ったレン。この前のウルトラビルの件でも協力してくれたの。今回も私たちと一緒に行動するわ。やったー。
I'm glad to have you on board. Let's be a little chill about things.
これからもよろしく頼む。みんなの力になれるよう尽力しよう。
さて、詳しいことは後でじっくりと話し合いましょう。今は任務の方が優先よ。本題に戻るわ。今回の任務について説明させて。今朝 E01 でジェネシスの活発化を確認したわ。拡散の中心エリアは90街転送センター。緊急遮断警備所はすでに動いてるけど、まだたくさんの市民が閉じ込められてる。単純に考えれば E01 の異常はおそらくウルトラビルのジェネシスが外に漏れたのが原因だけど、感染源の正確な座標はまだ確認できてない。警備所も今感染源の位置を全力で探してるけど、人手が足りず、
There we go.
私たちにも協力
Knew we
依頼
would
が
have
来た
to help.
形ね。つまりはジェネシスを排除、閉じ込められた人を救出するのが目的ね。あとハイパーリンク能力を使ったあなたの実践練習も兼ねてるわ。
あと何人閉じ込められているんだ。
シビルに確認したところ、まだ第13区高等学校の2人の生徒が行方不明になってるらしいわ。名前は
Well, we saw one of them, didn't we?
風見和代という子よ。第13区高等学校のコンスタンス学長から直々に依頼が来たらしいの。だから教会と警備所からも全力で彼らを連れ戻すようにって。でも主な目標は2人の生徒を見つけることとはいえ、ジェネシスの情報にも注意して、できる限り早く感染源を見つけるように。
Well, sounds like do students first, source second, or as I imagine, both are going to convene at the same
コ
point,
ンスタンス学長の情報によれば、
converge at the same point.
風見さんの現出監視信号が消えたのは駅の仮想ホームらしいわ。そこを一回確かめに行った方がいいかも。
緊急放送。緊急遮断警備所の指示により転送センターはこれから3分後にシャットダウンを行います。
Kind of got a central Tokyo feel about this, doesn't it? That red tower in the middle is probably Tokyo Tower, or Etheria's equivalent of it.
および緊急隔離システムが起動されます。
どうやら一番まずい事態になったみたいね。感染者を外に出さないで、
Hopefully there's not too many
シビル
infected.
たちは転送センターを完全に閉鎖しよ
Remember,
う
the
としてる。
infected are, or were,
時間がない
people.
から急がないと。
So if there's a lot of infected, that means there's a lot of
仮想ホ
people.
ームへ急ぐわよ。でも駅内の感染者にも注意して。
How do I turn that chat off in the bottom right there? There we go. So they're infected. Conceal. Ah, that's such a cool effect. Whoa. I spun the camera around the wrong way. Ah, damn.
邪魔をするな。
They'll have to remove the character.
仲間を傷つけたいならまずこの剣に聞け。
Ah, auto battle. This is going to be useful if you're commuting. Like, if you're able to manage your team, manage the units, like pick who's going, upgrade them and everything, then you can just hit manual and 2 speed, battle. You can just watch it happen. It's a feature I've seen more on Asian games than sort of Western developed ones.
まだやるべきことがたくさんある。
Here I live in Yokohama, and I've certainly seen a lot of people watch stuff on their phones, not necessarily play stuff. So the more you're able to give people the chance to watch the fight instead of having to physically move their thumbs and fingers around to do it, I think it's worth incorporating into it. The newly acquired module has strong anima energy fluctuations, which might be useful for the animusers? I don't know.
私の鞘に触れるなよ。
Module.
やけどするぞ。
Oh, that's what we did pick up, didn't we? Yeah. We're really boosting her, aren't we? Fair enough. Basically, just equipping items, but the in-game logic is that they're modules, and it gives little boosts. I like how they're trying to keep it lore specific. I must admit, some of the games we played, they do tend to be a bit lazy. I always remember one of the better summonings I ever saw was a game where it's sort of like a Western feel game, and they put up a help or a help wanted sign. So the people you summon are those who came to provide you help, and you hired whoever you wanted to hire. Yeah, I want to hide, but it's not. There we go. There we go. You've really got to make sure their back is to you to get a proper ambush. Like, I'm kind of concealed, but it's not going to let me do it. There we go. Vending machines, yeah, that's true, Japan, for sure. Oh, something to pick up. There's module available.
力があるからこそ、自らの意志で確かな選択をできる。
Okay. I appreciate. Oh, another one.
新しい依頼でもあるのか?
Oh, okay, that's a head. Top on that one I've highlighted. Top right is a head, which means that another character's got that. But this one, no one has. So I've loaded that one. I was just thinking that I did appreciate the top right of the screen saying module available. Kind of reminding us we can upgrade stuff and update our characters.
力があるからこそ、自らの
行きましょう。ここを通り抜ければ、
Oh,
ホーム
chest.
すぐ下よ。風見さんが消えた場所。
That little bar of neon purple. Really nice. So, who's going to be down here? Uh-huh. I can't really move the camera here. It's a little annoying. I don't know if we're going to be able to sneak up behind them. Probably not.
即戦即決 ヒーロー登場
Wait, they're blue. So we need green. We don't have green. So I'm going to turn times 2 off. But let's leave it on autoplay. The game will show us how it's meant to be played, or hopefully it will. You'd hope that having such a feature means that the AI is pretty good. There's that shell, yeah.
どこへ逃げるつもり？もう観念しなさい。開けますよ。中身は何でしょう？
手強いやつだ。
Ooh, that's nice. All her fire attacks look really cool. Unfortunately, the iPhone 14 Pro screen has a better video resolution and colours than you get out on your TVs, I'm afraid. The Thunderbolt, I think it's Thunderbolt, iPhone 14 Pro. The Thunderbolt to HDMI is not as good as USB-C to HDMI, unfortunately. So you're not going to be able to quite get as good a sense of the colours, the vibrancy, as I do get on my screen here. Kind of the drawback of still using the 14 Pro, that I would like you guys to see just how colourful and vibrant some of these games are. Feel free to donate over at Ko-fi. So we picked up more drops. HP up. Defense up.
まさか入った遮断警察まで感染してるなんて。
ジェネシスの侵食をある程度防げる装備を着ているが、効果は限られる。それに、彼らはあくまで普通の威嚇者に過ぎない。
なんとかしてあげられないんですか？ジェネシスは感染者の現質を侵食し転化させる。それこそ威嚇者にとって最も危険なこと。完全に侵食される前ならハイパーリンク能力でまだ助けられるけど、こんな状態では
Damn, looks like if the infected get too infected,
でも
then they're
遮断
lost.
警察になった以上その覚悟もできたはず。本人のためにも早めに終わらせるわよ。
マギー、今なら2人の生徒の信号を検知できるか？
さっき彼らの現出信号をもう一度捜索してみたけど何の反応も出なかったの。コンスタンス学長の情報が正しければ風見さんの現出信号が消えたのはここのはずなんだけど、何か手がかりがあるかもしれない。
Probably on the tracks or underneath.
静かにしろドン。気づかれるぞ。
何者だ、出てこい。
Found you. That was quick.
おいおいおい、俺様は怪しいやつなんかじゃねえ。
じゃあこそこそ何をやってんだ？
俺様はただ
なるほどな。感染者を見てビビって隠れてたってわけか。
怖がらないでください。私たちは助けに来たんです。守ってあげますよ。
守ってもらう必要なんかねえって。感染者なんて全然怖くねえし、ドンを守るためじゃなきゃ隠れたりしねえよ。
Sure. He looks like he's protecting you.
そんなことねえって。
画像の照合結果によればこの人はヤン、失踪した生徒の一人。でもおかしいわ。ここにいるのに 現実反応を全く検知できないの？現実能力のレベルは D 級。D 級か。じゃ
Guessing
あ
D is
気づ
bad.
かなかったのも無理もないわね。へえ、天才を集めた第13区高等学校にもこんな現実能力の弱い生徒がいるなんて、もしかしてそれも何かの才能？
勝手にこの俺をスキャンするな、このクソロボットが。こいつを止めろ、じゃないとドンに食わせるからな。それに俺様の能力はな、現実の強さなんかで測れるもんじゃねえぞ、ドンが。まあいい、お前らに
Then show
説明したっ
us.
て無駄だな。
まあまあ落ち着いて。現実エネルギーが弱くてもいいことはあるわ。あそこの遮断警察みたいに感染せずにいられるもの。
お前らって教会の人間か？
分かってるじゃない。あなたたちを連れ戻してってコンスタンス学長が教会に頼んできたの。で、なんで一人でここにいるの？もう一人は？確かまだ風見和代っていう子がいるのよね。それにここのジェネシスについて何か知ってる？
ジェネシスについては分かんねえ。風見和代のことなら、あの面倒なやつ、あいつとははぐれた。あいつは列車に乗った。そう、あの気持ち悪い匂いがプンプンするスペクトル号だ。
スペクトル号、あの威嚇者検査免除特別列車のことか。
A special train?
チェックを免除できる威嚇者のための特別列車のことね。人類だから聞いたことないのも無理もないわ。
ジェネシスに感染するのはほぼ威嚇者だからな。E ブロックで同行する人類のいない威嚇者はその行動が厳しく制限されている。多くの列車は威嚇者の乗車を拒否するけど、スペクトル号はたった一つの威嚇者のために特別に増設した検査免除列車なんだ。車掌は確かオボルっていう威嚇者だ。ほら、あそこにポスターが貼ってある。
I saw that. I could read that when they were talking to the guy with the dog. It says take control, something like that. I was wondering what that was about. I really was.
間違いない、あの列車だ。
I must admit, I am a little confused now between who's human and who's Amnesis. I thought humans who went into the Etheria are therefore Animuses. So perhaps Animuses are Etheria made AI? I'm a little confused by that at the moment. Must have misread something earlier.
ジェネシスのせいなんじゃねえか。ネット上でみんなそう言ってる。さっきお前らもここにジェネシスがあるって言ってたしよ。
確かな答えは言えないけど、その可能性もあり得るわね。
じゃあこれからどうする？ここで列車を待つか？
今回のジェネシスと関係があるかもしれないし、風見さんがあの列車に乗った以上、
If Kazami's on
私
it,
たちも乗っていかないとね。
are we assuming that train's doing a
ブ
loop
レーンに送ってもらい
and
ま
that
し
she
ょう。
can't get off?
風見さんとジェネシスのことは私た
Or
ち
is
に
this
任
another
せて。
train on that same line?
帰るのか？いや、一緒に行くよ。あいつは高速違反なんてする勇気はね。事情がなければ絶対13区から出たりしないはずだ。急いで乗ろうとしたのはきっと何かがあったからのはずだ。ついていくよ。少なくともあいつの安全ぐらい確認しねえと。
案外優しいじゃない。
俺様はただ借りを作るのが嫌なだけだ。
Starting to talk to him like she knows
そこまで
him.
言うなら一緒に行動しましょう。でもここは感染者が多い。
I hope we get to see what his
多
special
少は力になって
ability
もらう
is.
わよ。威嚇者が感染しないためにハイパーリンカーの力に保護される必要があるわ。だからうちのハイパーリンカーとリンクさせるわよ。
ああ、いいぜ。
おい、気をつけろ。また感染者が湧いてきた。
Oh, quite a lot of them.
まずいな、数が多すぎる。
あの列車に乗って。
Because we got our ability, haven't we, to jump like that.
死ぬかと思っ
So
た
it's
ぜ
just the two of us now?
この列車が出てくれてよかった。おかげで感染者たちを振り切れそう。
Or did we all get it? I think we all got it on.
列車の識別情報によれば、確かにスペクトル号ね。
Hair's
どう
lucky
や
for
ら
us.
私たち運は悪くなさそう。
おいなんでこんなに人が倒れてるんだ
ジェネシスね。この列車はどこよりもジェネシス
Look at the size of that train.
つまり
So wide.
輸送センターのジェネシスはここから広まったということね。
警備所の連中が感染源にたどり着けないのも無理ないな。
しかしなぜ風見和代はジェネシスで蔓延してい
So
る
that
と知ってい
building
ながら乗った
leaked onto this train, and this train's been leaking Genesis around. Okay.
あんな変なやつ何を考えてんのかなんて知るかよ。
彼女ならここのジェネシスが蔓延した本当の理由を知ってるかもってこと？確かにその可能性もあるわね。
おいあいつを見つけられんのか。もう感染してるなんてことねえだろうな。
ジェネシスの干渉がひどすぎて検知の手段はもう使えないわ。
じゃあどうすんのよ。
So she's car. Divide and conquer, I think. Oh, I want both seem good, but I think we have to do the top one because if we get outnumbered, we get screwed over.
今の状況じゃそれが最善策だな。
じゃあ俺は後ろの方へ
Oh, they're going to divide and conquer anyway then.
風見和代を見つけたら
Our choice didn't matter whatsoever.
わかった。どういうこと？通信電波が急に弱くなってる。先に行ってて。私は通信周波をチェックするわ。
おそらく中にはまだ大量の感染者がいるはず。気を抜くな。
Hopefully there's no one infected here. Empty medicine box. We do pick up some trash, don't we? Yeah, I saw that chest doing the cinematic, well, not cinematic, doing the talking. Blue shadow print. Some material, okay. Module available.
何か手伝うか。
18.2, 14.1. Replace. So we give that blue one. I think it's our rarer item.
私の鞘に触れるなよ。やけどするぞ。
私のプレゼントはどうですか
240.10, 181, 181. Okay, let's replace that. Giving her all the top stuff. She's also a strong attacker, so giving her something that's got a plus attack makes a lot of sense.
新しい依頼でもある。
ヒーローのチームにはさ、元気出してください。
Okay. So. Is there anywhere for us to hide? Will they just run after us or not? Doesn't look like it's much of a conceal, does it? Gotcha. Module.
休む暇などありません。まだ仕事はたくさん残っていますよ。
Anything behind the bar? I mean, can we get behind there? Doesn't look like it. Oh, it's not a door. Saw on the top left, the radar. So the guy wasn't coming around the back. He's only going backwards and forwards. Oh, hit someone. Oh, we didn't defeat him. I wonder if that means they're too strong for that. Remember, I've got auto turned on. There we go. No, not there. Screw it. Damn. Like the conceal's been working decently, but every now and then it just really doesn't want to do anything. So now they got the jump on us. Man, I'll tell you, that looks so bright and vibrant on my phone screen. Real shame I can't share that with you guys. I don't think we need a healing. You probably could have taken that one out. There we go. Well, that's all them dealt with. But we got more modules. Doesn't appear to be like a auto equip function. Now look at the shell. What was the empower? What's the cost there? Training data. Does it say anywhere how much the training data we need to use? I think here it's saying 600 and we've got 1,100 of it. I think that's what that is. We've got upgrade here. So we can upgrade this character all the way to 40 if we have enough equipment. So to upgrade this one to 2, we just need this blue currency. I just want to try that. So you can see there how the stats have improved. Speed didn't, but other things did. Okay, just want to see what that was like. Oh, chest. Anima prototype. That's for summoning, I think. What's happening here? I think the camera got stuck. Just keep it on the top left to see if there was anyone around. Who's that? Alright everyone, kick some butt. I just noticed top left, it says wave 1 of 1. So some boss battles, or some battles in general, there could be many waves of enemies we've got to face. I really appreciate autoplay nowadays. This is fun. As I said earlier, when I watch people play games on buses and trains, a lot of it's like sports games where you get to watch some cool action. There's the Bejeweled likes, sort of, you know, tap-free boxes or something like that. These ones are pretty tough. What's this? A lot of people just watch highlights on YouTube. Surprising how many people watch games here in Japan. Oh, they're hanging on by a thread, and now they're gone. Okay, boss is down. It's like no one's using a Phoenix down or anything to revive the character who's down. Does that mean they're down completely, or? Using the fire pants again as an analogy, sometimes in those games when a player is knocked out, they get 0 experience points, whereas the rest of the team might get points. So I imagine that's probably going to be similar here. Certainly a tougher fight than we've had before. Felt like though we had to do this. Yeah, everyone got experience points there, even though one of them was knocked out. That's good. But yeah, it did feel like we had no choice but to do that fight. Perhaps they're going to decouple the train.
手がかりもないまま。でもこの列車を調べて意外なことに気がついたわ。チャクが計算した座標によると、今あなたたちは E01 のベータエリアにいるけど、
Hidden data track?
表示される交通路線がない。つまりこれはダークレールなの。EOS の遮断警察たちが源にたどり着けないのは、源が移動していて固定の座標がないから。
Yeah, I couldn't find the source.
このジェネシスがやけに賢い。
That's a good point.
いや、ジェネシス自体じゃない。
She's made a good point there. Is it AI, the Genesis, or is it a person?
オボル。確かグレイさんが言っていた名前ですね。
Well, his poster did say take control, didn't it? Or take the control.
E01 威嚇者人権保障機関の責任会長。E01 では相当有名なやつだ。
そう。ジェネシスの感染爆発が始まって以来、現実の差があるから、ジェネシスは優先的に威嚇者を攻撃し、侵食する。感染した威嚇者は最後には化け物になる。逆に言えば、ほぼ現実を持っていない人類は、ジェネシスからの影響がずっと低い。感染爆発が始まって以来、
So there's overall human who's got affected, an animus that's infected, or was he the one
人
infecting?
類と威嚇者との亀裂も深くなって、威嚇者への制限も多くなった。何回もデモや抗争事件が起きるくらいにね。そんな中でも E01 の人類と威嚇者は
Well,
今
this
のように
Obal's
平和に
been
共存できてる。
promoting harmony between them,
そ
but
れにオボルは大きく貢献したのよ。
is that a
おい
front?
おいおい、ペラペラと説明してくれてはいるが、俺様は何も分かっちゃいねえんだけど。結局ここのジェネシスはあのオボルって車掌と何か関係があんのか。
普通、列車にジェネシスが現れた場合、車掌が正気なら列車を停止させて遮断警察を待つべきなんだけど、
Perhaps Obal thought if the train keeps moving, Genesis is stuck on the
オ
train.
ボルが感染したから列車がこうして暴走しているんだと思ってた。でもオボルは意識を失ったりせず、逆に意図的に列車を制御して このダークレールに乗り入れた。
I think I solved it.
いい方に考えれば
There you
ジ
go.
ェネシスを隔離して
I knew it.
感染するのを防ぐためかもしれないけど、もし逆の場合なら。
まさかここのジェネシスを隠すつもりなのか。
その可能性もなくはない。だって E01 にジェネシスが出たら散々苦労して築き上げた異格者と人類との信頼関係がまた水の泡になってしまうもの。さっき列車の制御監視システムにアクセスして列車を止めようとしたけど、最高レベルのセキュリティに弾かれたわ。嫌な予感がするの。オボルが何かの準備をしてるように見える。
Like I said, decouple the humans.
緊急放送。この列車は
There we go.
緊急解決システムを
And
起動します。
crash the train into something
1分後
to explode and destroy
まだ
Genesis.
完全に感染していない車両はそれ以降の車両とともに切り離されます。ご注意ください。
I don't mind that it's being predictable
オボルよ。
because it's being
気づかれたのか
predictable
も。
slowly.
切り離そうとしたのは
The story's being revealed
私たちを
slowly.
これ以上近づかせないためね。
So we may be guessing it, but we're not guessing it right away.
まずいわ。緊急解決システムが起動したら私たちまで振り落とされちゃう。早く次の車両へ向かわないと。
Okay, let's go.
まずい、ロックされてる。車両はもう切り離されてるわ。捕まって。
So we get out on a platform, okay. Do you see the heads in the shadows?
幸いホームに止まってくれたな。
Just squares.
最悪の事態は避けられたようだ。みんなは無事か。
なんとかね。にしてもまさか私たちを振り切るために緊急解決システムまで起動するなんて。
どうやらあの列車に秘密が多く隠され
Oh,
て
I
い
don't
る
know
よ
if
う
it's
だ。
exactly to you, but
これからどうすんだよ。ここで戻ってくるの待つのか。まだ風見は見つかってねえぞ。
とりあえず感染源も風見もあの列車に確認できた以上、ここで待つわけにはいかない。
so how do we do that
戻
then?
る方法を探
Who's
そう。
got a plan?
ここは緊急遮断が始まってる。私たちの現実反応は感染者や遮断生物をおびき寄せる。一つの場所にとどまるわけにはいかない。
Let's find somewhere secure first, yeah.
提案があるわ。駅のロビーには特殊な防護システムが設けてあるはず。そこに行けばしばらく身を隠せるわ。それにそこの列車制御システムでなんとかスペクトル号を制御できるかもしれない。
ああ、いい策だ。
よし、今すぐ行動するぞ。
Oh, still some baddies around.
何か手伝うか。
Attack HP. Attack defense speed. Ah, they didn't have that blue one.
私のプレゼント。
新しい依頼。
休む暇などありません。
本名を呼ぶんじゃな
And
い。
one for you too now.
特殊部隊みたいにミステリアスなのがいいんだろ。
Oh, come on, show me your back. Oof, nice. I was like, that's yeah, it's got a light coming off that. I wonder why. Is that like a shiny? Or would that light bouncing off it kind of mean that it's too tough to take out?
戦闘準備だ。ついてこい。自業自得だ。
There we go.
少し休憩
Nice
しよ
quick
う。
fight.
まだやるべきことがたくさんある。
No, we don't have to worry, we took them out. Ah, so it acts as a notification bell. Okay. That's cool.
こっちよ。
Oh, hello. All nuts. They were standing right there, weren't they?
冒険の始まりです。
手強いやつだ。
Damn, these are doing some damage.
逃がすか。うかつだった。
Go on. Yeah.
蘇れ。
Oh, still one left. Okay.
どこへ逃げるつもり？もう観念しなさい。任務完了。次のターゲットに向かいましょう。
Anyone else? Training data. So we can use that to upgrade the shell if we wanted to.
暗くなってきたな。ドン、ついてこいよ。
Oh. What's that?
あ、風見。
はっきりと見たわよ。規律違反行為は必ず粛清する。
Thankfully, she wasn't on the
来
train.
たんだ。
ごまかすんじゃ
But
ない。
she's infected.
ここでの現実乱用は全て記録したわ。
We've got to save her before the infection destroys her.
違反行為よ。
おい、
必ず
どうしたんだよ。
お前らを粛清してやる。
It's cool looking, though, isn't it?
戦闘準備。
Almost kind of Persona-esque a little bit.
おい、
Some of the monsters in
どう
that
したんだ
game.
よお前。こんな場合でも武器のことばっかり。
Ah, she buffed them pretty
優等生が遮断
pretty nicely.
学校から評価されるとでも思ってたのか。
Damn, there's so little damage to them.
手強いやつだ。
We've got someone who can buff us, but I don't know if they can debuff.
炎は
The enemy.
全ての罪を燃やし尽くす。
どこへ逃げるつもり？もう観念しなさい。
Well, hopefully, the yellow character. Yeah, they'll do the save, the healing. Oof. Did like half the damage there.
燃えろ。
Okay, one's down, good.
うかつだった。
Okay, still alive.
怖くないよ。
That was the single heal. We haven't seen that one yet.
下がれ。
Okay, so when you got stars around the head, they can't attack.
トゥッ。
The one on the left. Shell might have been now taken out. Wait, who's healing, do you think? Do you think it's the girl in the middle healing?
この目は逃れられない。
Maybe some sort of passive healing? Like after 5 moves, they heal?
蘇れ。
そらよ。
Tyler on the left, hoping to force them to attack that one first. There we go.
どこへ逃げるつもり？もう観念しなさい。
燃えろ。
ネズミどもなんかに。
敵がまだいるかもしれない。
Nice.
警戒を怠るな。
I wouldn't say it was a particularly tough boss, but
どうなってんだ。
felt like we were going to win regardless. But it did
除去したばかりなの。
take a little bit of
回
time.
復するにはまだ時間が必要よ。でもまさか風見さんがここにいるとは。これで探す
It
玉を
does.
預けるわ
And
ね。
yeah, looks like we were able to save her.
あんたたち。いやん。あんた無断で学校を出て仕 かも不審者とつるんでるわね。13区主則第8章第22条により。
うっせえ、外であのクソ高速を喋るんじゃねえ。恥ずかしくねえのか。それにこいつらは不審者なんかじゃねえ。おい、大丈夫かよ。
Oops, sorry.
まだおかしいぞ。
Oh, if you hold it.
おかしいのはあんたの方でしょ。はいはい。
Okay, let's go quick.
ジェネシスはまだ広がって
I
る。
had to pause there. It loaded back the audio.
あの列車にある
At
は
least
ず。
now we know.
だから私たちで片付けなきゃ。私は帰らないわよ。まだ用事があるもの。
用事も何も、ここはジェネシスでいっぱいだぞ。これ以上残ってまた感染でもしたら誰も助けてやれねえぞ。
おぼるおじさんを助けるの。あんたが出たいなら勝手に出ればいいじゃない。おぼるおじさんってスペクトル号の車掌のおぼるのこと？ええ、おじさんが今危ないの。彼を止めないと。おぼるに何があったの？ジェネシスがウルトラビルで蔓延した時、スペクトル号にもジェネシスが現れたの。E01 は威嚇者が集まる場所だから、もしジェネシスが拡散したらとんでもない事態になる。だから車掌のおぼるおじさんはずっと自分の力でジェネシスを抑えて拡散を阻止しようとしてた。おじさんは危険を冒してでも列車をダークレイルに入れようとしたの。なのにジェネシスの拡散は止まらなかった。おぼるおじさんまで感染してもう諦めようって言ったけど、
So I keep moving my
まだ
thumb
感染してない乗客を連れて避
instead
難
of
しろ
tapping
っ
the
て
edge
言
of
わ
this
れたの。
phone screen. Every now, the case I got on my phone. Every now and then I miss the case and text the phone screen.
きっとおぼるおじさんのことも助けられるでしょ。お願い、助けてあげて。どう思う？
Yeah, we have to clean it either way. So yeah.
そう言うと思ったわ。
しかしあの列車はもうダークレールの中。戻るのはそう簡
Bet
単
she
じゃない。
knows what they are.
私になんとかできるかも。前駅で手伝ったことがあるわ。ついさっき列車に戻ろうと思ってこっちの制御装置でスペクトル号を呼び戻そうとしたの。けど装置のところに着く前に意識を失って。こっちよ、ついてきて。
So again, even we said follow her. She knows the way. We got that anyway. Now we're gonna go back to the home menu. Our apartment. Our apartment. Okay. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna summon and then call the end of the video. I kind of like the chill music here. It's nice. Ah, summon 10.
会えて嬉しいわ。もう夢の中で
4 star.
出会ってい
Okay.
るかもしれないけど。
Isn't Sybil's 2 star? Wasn't worth all this fancy stuff. I think I hit the share button. Sorry. Number 2 star. New character. So what do we do? That's another new one. So one cool SSR. Nice. I'm guessing we need these books or whatever cards to upgrade the one we already have, maybe? We can do 3 more summons. Let's have a look at these other ones here. Uses a different data disc color. We do that one. So I'm going to try and target a specific character. We need another disc there. Well, we got 3 of these purple ones, so why not use them? And again. Shame there's not a game button.
俺は艇長。一応 EOS の非正式メンバーだ。
Okay, someone new.
手伝いが必要ならいつでも呼んでくれ。
One more. And another catchy. Grim Pursuit. Should we do these as one? I mean, the video's getting a little long, but why not? It's just a boss fight, okay. So I've got to pick a team. Well, these two make sense because they're the strongest ones we got in terms of their star rating. Do we need a... We don't technically need a yellow. Purple would be useful. Enemy on the far right is yellow, so purple will go against them. Green, the one in the middle for us, attack the one on the left. So we need a blue. I guess that will be Sybil then. Sybil will be strong against the one in the middle. Cinematic attacks are certainly pretty to look at and fun. Ooh, took it out, nice. It would have been nice to get all the equips done as well. I honestly don't know where that is. When we're in our apartment, I couldn't tell you where the team formation stuff or team equip stuff is. We'd have to play around with some of the buttons. And this health bar was doubled, did you see that? So we're on the second health bar. So this fight is different from when we fought him earlier. Damn. We really could do with someone who could actually heal. Oh, nice shell.
Oh,
everyone, start getting the big attacks out again. Man, our purple guy is about to take an L. There we go. Hopefully these will do it. Oh, I didn't. That did. There we go. And the purple guy there is getting a lot of levels, so we just summoned him, so he was only a 1. I mean, that's a shell. Main quest. Oh, that's team. There it is. What's the one do? Heals the host and allied animus. So, a healer could be useful.
私のプレゼントはどうですか？
何か手伝うか？
武器は大切な人を守るた
Let's
め
give him the other one. Increase his attack. That could be useful, especially if you're sniping. Well, a lot of these we could equip. I do want to see what this top right one is. Been like this for a while now. Achievements, leaderboards, settings, animus, events, all sorts here. No claim all button. Oh, claim all button would work. Would be really nice. Oh no, you hit claim and it claims all of them. Okay, it is doing it. Well, that's what this side thing is. Okay. He's on his phone. Well, that is going to do for Etheria. Honestly, generally impressed. Kind of liking the vibes, liking the settings. The music as well has been really nice. Still very early on. I don't know about the online stuff, for example, how if it's PvP or arenas or anything like that works. So, if you've been playing it and got much further, feel free to talk about it in the comments. Give us some idea as to how this game works. It does appear top right, where you got like coins, diamonds. I wonder if the one on the left side on the right, top right, is like how many things we can do a day. So perhaps we are limited. As far as like, is this game good for commuting? Automated battles are nice, but for all this, it's been two hands. So if you can get a seat, by all means. But if you're standing, this is going to be a little tough for commuting. The update. Well, the download at the start, it's not the worst I've seen. It really isn't, but it's still, what was it, 3.5 gigabytes. You really do have to start this on Wi-Fi the first time you play this. But it makes a good first impression. The tutorials being useful. The conversations, the teamwork has certainly been emphasized rather than just us as the player. You know, they need all of us, and they've given voice acting to a lot of the. Well, like I said, we've got 2 4-star characters, but some of the 2-stars have got voice actors. That's nice. It does feel somewhat scripted, like we're getting these characters, and the game suddenly has the voices for them. But it feels nice, and the world they've got here. It's rough out there for sure, but it's getting rough in there. That's kind of interesting. I really like the Matrix as a concept. So it'd be interesting to see just how far Genesis affects the Matrix, but also if Genesis keeps on affecting the real world and the summoning. I mean, I'd like a mini disc. I could see a stack of them that I've made here. Like, I'd put a lot of video game soundtracks on them. Like I Am Setsuna soundtrack, Crisis Core soundtrack, Disaster Piece, Hyperlight Drifter, Oninaki, you know. So for me, Etheria is certainly a game I'm going to keep on my phone, and I could pop back in every now and then. Who knows? We've always got stories on Monday, haven't we? Stories on Tuesday as a series, so we could see this one again. But that will do for today. Like I said, let us know in the comments if you've got more things to say, more things to reveal about the game. Or you could head over to Ko-fi, We got subscription tiers if you want to help support the site, as well as the option to donate via PayPal as well. But over on YouTube, we got this daily playlist as well as others. We've got live streams. We even have shorts, which are like cross media bar videos from PSP and PS3. So there's plenty for you to see there. And plenty of other mobile games. There's Mobile Friday series. We do what, 20, 30, 40 games a year? Certainly others. Hopefully you'll find another cool one to check out yourself. But for me, that will do. So, wherever, whenever I see you again, please, take care.